Hey guys, welcome into this twin flame reading. I posted the channel song in the IRE, and you can find that song on my page. But the lyrics that stood out to me is I knew this man from another life, like maybe I was his husband and he was my wife, and also must be fly. To that one right there, Divine Feminine, if any of you are lacking confidence, you gotta understand that you are fly. If he ever left me, I wouldn't even be sad because it's a blessing in every lesson. And I'm glad that I knew him at all. So I want to see what's going on with the twin flame, what the message is that the Most High God has for the twin flames. Also, just know that you can have small, insignificant people who don't even matter, trying to see what you got going on, tap in and get in your business and try to understand. But it's not none of their business, and you don't owe anybody any explanation to anything that you do when it comes to anything that you do. And I said what I said. As long as you're operating in a fashion where you don't have to explain yourself, then don't. But that energy is definitely surrounding this as well. So most divine God Almighty, I ask that you would allow me to channel this energy that I got with this download. Allow my spirit goddess to guide me and the highest version of myself to channel the energy. And it is so I share it again. What's the overall energy from the Urban Crow deck for the twin flames? Overall message. Wrath. I told you. You got people that, they don't want to hear, oh, I got a twin flame type stuff. And the reason why people don't want to hear that is because some of y'all twin flames are in relationships, marriages. Look, something's getting ready to be exposed. I'm going to put this right here as a, what they put it this way. That's valedictorian and salutatorian. Wrath and expose, because some of the twin flames are in other relationships and the relationships are not working out. The relationships are falling apart, and the people who are potentially or possibly in the wrong relationship, they're in fear about this happening because they can tell that the person that they're with is I'm gonna say this with love, they falling out of love with that person. It's because those relationships are over and the time is up. Let's see what signs come out. If your sign or your twin flame sign come out, then the following message is for you. Okay? Let's see who this message is for, Holy Spirit. Give me the sign or the sign of the twin flame that this message is for. Okay, this could be, we're going to just do the signs in your top 3. Okay, that's your sun, your moon, and your rising. That's in your birth chart. And most of you are probably familiar with your sun sign. That's your zodiac sign. So if your zodiac sign or your twin flame zodiac sign comes out, then this reading is for you. Over this shuffle. Now, this deck does have planets, okay, and houses, but the planets and the houses are also associated with zodiac signs. So whatever comes out, I'm associated with that zodiac sign. Show me the signs associated with this reading, please. Thank you. Okay, so we got Cancer. That's like honorable mention because it didn't turn all the way over. Show me the signs. Thank you. Okay. have Leo. So many times. I'm going to take 2. Twin flame, I'll take 2 sides. Got fire energy on the bottom of the deck. I'll shuffle through one more time. Alright. I got the 9th house, and the 9th house is associated with Sagittarius. Alright. So fire, because we also had the sun. So Aries, Leo, and Sag. Scorpio energy too. At the bottom. I'm gonna take the Scorpio energy to help balance out all that fire. Fire and water though. They're not supposed to go together, are they? I don't think so. Alright, let's see what the tarot message is that the Most High God has for the Twin Flame at this time. When I was preparing for the video, I did see the High Priestess came out, the Lovers card came out, the King of Pentacles came out, and the Death energy came out. So let's see what the message is for the Twin Flames. May I have a tarot message for the collective regarding the India Irie channel song, because he's the truth? Oh, you know what else I was going to tell you, Divine Feminine? Some of y'all is like really, really feeling y'all Twin Flame, but it's like you're not happy. Look, the 4 of Cups and the Tower fell out. I was just going to say, it's like you're not happy with either him as a person or something that's going on in the situation, or maybe I'm also feeling like some of y'all are like too shy to like show that you love somebody, that you really do love that person. Yeah, that's what that feeling is. Don't be like that, girl. Only love that man. If God bless you to actually love somebody, you need to learn how to open up your heart and love. And a good way to do that in a very practical sense is by giving and by loving yourself. And you probably have a hard time practicing self-love if you're having a hard time loving your twin flame, if you are in a relationship with them, because you have to love yourself to love somebody else. Like, what does taking care of yourself look like? That's what love yourself means. That means you taking care of yourself, all right? Okay, let's move on. So show me the wrath and what needs to be exposed about the twin flame relationship under this Cancer moon in the Cancer season. Thank you. 8 of Cups. Withdrawal, walk away, rethinking the situation, leaving things the way they are, disappointment, abandonment. What's going on with this 8 of Cups energy with the twin flame regarding wrath and being exposed? A Queen of Pentacles. Okay. It looked like a divine masculine might be thinking about contemplating or just feeling disappointed in his counterpart. The Hierophant. This is not a match. Look. The cards are in the upright. Just reading the pictures, right? Not even giving you the definition. Somebody's walking away from a relationship that's unbalanced because this is in the reverse. That's what makes it unbalanced, okay? Show me the wrath and what's being exposed. Why do they want to leave? Show me the wrath. Looks like, you know, when I look at the wrath card, I see the 5 of Wands, the conflict. Yeah, I thought that looked like the conflict. And then exposed, like this exposes because this crow is out here in the open and the hawk can see him. So somebody is like exposing themselves in a way that is dangerous is how I'm picking up on. Show me this 8 of Cups energy, please. Show me the 8 of Cups energy. Thank you. But this card is in the reverse. It looks like it flipped over. Look. Betrayal. When it comes up in the reverse, it can't get no worse. There is an end coming to somebody's personal beliefs. Somebody feels blind. There's a misconception of something that's going on with a Queen of Pentacles energy. Whether this working parent is the male or the female in the situation. Whoever this working parent is, somebody want to walk away. Either that or the working parent wants to walk away. Take it as it resonates for your situation. With your twin flame. I had just said that some of y'all twin flames are in other relationships and or marriages. And they want to walk away from this disappointment because they feel like that's the only thing that's going to relieve them from the Nine of Swords energy. And listen, I'm not trying to encourage anybody to leave anything, any type of relationship or anything like that. I am just here reporting the news, okay? And while I'm at it, I really don't want to get into it too much. But I want to talk about like twin flames, right? Because it's one thing to have like a real twin flame, and then it's another thing to have like a twin flame, somebody that you like a lot, and you say they're your twin, and y'all just call each other twin. Those are two different things, all right? When you have a real twin flame, that's a person that shares the other part of your soul, like your literal soul. So you all could mimic each other on a lot of different levels. It could almost be to the point where like the only difference between you and your twin flame is that he's a male and you're a female. But other than that, y'all are just alike. Okay? Also there's a spiritual connection. And see, when you have a spiritual connection with somebody, that's something that cannot be broken unless one of those people break it, right? And some of y'all have situations where you are like a divine soul. Like you went through your dark night of the soul and you had your awakening, but your twin flame did not. When that occurs and you are in a situation where your twin flame do not want to change their lifestyle and go ahead and have an awakening and, live by their higher self, their higher conscience, and the Most High God, they become like karmics, and depending on who they really are, because you have to think about it. Like their lyrics say, I must be fly. If I am a reflection of him, then I must be fly. So if you identify yourself with being a high priestess energy, and your twin flame being a Hierophant, but right now he in reverse, but then you must be the high priestess. You feel what I'm saying? And therefore you have to love and carry yourself as such, right? And make the decisions and leave him in the Hierophant and reverse energy. Point blank, period, bottom line. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, you must be fly. I told you that. You gotta get your confidence level up. Show me what I need to see about this twin flame that is in a relationship, marriage, situationship, living together, whatever's going on. Show me what I need to see regarding this Scorpio, this Leo, and this Sag. Judgment in the reverse, self-doubt. They scared. Your twin flame is scared. They don't have the awareness that they need. They're ignoring the call that it's time to move forward in life overall. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like you know how they say you gotta go to church and be saved, but sometimes it just comes a point in life where you have to move forward and do other things. And when you don't move forward, you leave yourself out there to be exposed. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all I'm gonna tell y'all a story about my late great brother. This about my late great brother Matthew LaSure, right? And he used to, well, I could just say it. He used to steal copper out of abandoned buildings. And I remember he told me a few times, not one time, he told me a few times that God knew that he was selling this copper, and he would always lead him stealing the copper, and he would always lead him to the right buildings where he wouldn't get caught. He would have a time frame that he was supposed to stay in there. He would give it a get, and he was supposed to go. Well, one night he didn't listen to his intuition and leave when he was supposed to leave, and he almost got caught by the police. True story. And if I'm not mistaken, you can get like a nice little criminal case for stealing copper out of an abandoned building. Yep. So God will protect people for a certain period of time. But when God tell you it's time to move, you're not allowed to do this anymore, and you continue to do it, you put yourself out there in the open to get attacked. You exposed. And it looked like that's what's happening to this Hierophant in reverse energy. Because he didn't walk away when he was supposed to walk away. That's what I'm picking up on. Show me the Hierophant in reverse energy. What's that? The Queen of Cups. Look. I'm gonna pull it out too. Because this Hierophant in reverse is in a situation, I'm telling you, you got two women. A Queen of Cups energy and a Queen of Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles energy is like the working parent, you know, the practical type person. But this one, the Queen of Cups, is nurturing, emotionally, you know what I'm saying? Emotionally stable, has emotional intuitiveness, has a healing capability, is comfortable. Like, men get to a point where they stop trying to be with somebody that, oh, well, she make this much money, you know, and I don't have to do nothing. I can just lay up and do this and do that, and or whatever it is that they see, and they start looking at the real qualities of their partner. Show me what I need to see about this group of twin flame situation. This Scorpio, this Leo, and this Sag. I'm not even gonna play with y'all. What is that? The moon. What's that behind the moon and the Fool? You know what? I was just gonna say, for some of y'all, this is a poly relationship. I'm just keeping it above. I don't know what's going on with this moon and the Fool. I'm gonna put it over there because I'm picking up like that's some different type of energy. Show me what I need to see about this twin flame situation. That's too many, Spirit. That's too many. It's something hidden. Just making sure my car's in the route about before. Listen. Somebody wants to leave. I've been saying that the whole reading though, but it's like really coming out. The partner that wants to leave, this hidden, because the moon is Cancer energy being hidden, and the Fool taking a leap of faith. The other person don't know that this person really, really is contemplating taking a leap of faith. But like I said, they got self-doubt with the Judgment card in the reverse. They scared. They're scared to do it. Scared to take a leap of faith towards the Queen of Cups energy, which is probably their twin flame, because the Queen of Cups did come out under the Hierophant. And what I'm picking up off of that is, if this Hierophant energy has the faith, you know what I'm saying, to get out of the Ten of the Swords in reverse And Nine of Swords, the anxiety and the depression and the fear and the self-doubt, that they could actually be healed by the Queen of Cups and end up being the Hierophant and the Upright. Yep. But right now with the Chariot in the reverse, things are not going anywhere. Lack of control, arrogance, carelessness, ego, egotistical. See, your ego will stop you from having a lot of things in your life that could really benefit you and help you out along the way. What's the final message on the tarot regarding this wrath and being exposed? Give me more on this wrath. I think we pretty much covered being exposed. Give me a little bit more on this wrath with the final message. Please and thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, guys. Yeah, I see United Cups. Action. Somebody want to take some type of emotional action. Thank you. What is this? It was like that. Okay, it came out in reverse. Let me make sure, yeah. Delays, frustration, heavy confirmation on things are not moving forward. We just had the Chariot in reverse. The Eight of Wands is a motion card as well. There's no motion. People could be panicking, slowed down, frustrated. That's why they're angry. That's why there's wrath, because things are not moving. Somebody's trying to move something forward. Whether it's your twin flame moving forward out the relationship, or their partner that they're in a relationship with. They're angry because the other partner, I don't want to call them a karmic partner, but are they the third party and they're actually in a relationship? That's funny, because in the spiritual community, right, you'll hear tarot card readings about your twin flame, and they'll refer to like your twin flame spouse as the third party. How though? But anyway, I ain't gonna call them the third party. I'll just say what it is. Look, karma, Wheel of Fortune, the Magician. So I'm not gonna take that because But like I'm saying, your twin flame spouse is also frustrated because they want to just move forward and go on and have like this love in a relationship, but I don't want to say that it's not no love there, but I don't think it's no love there. Like they could end up being like really good friends, but loving each other, passion, desire, it's not there. What's the final message regarding this wrath? Please and thank you. Final tarot message regarding this wrath. The Queen of Wands and the upright, courage, confidence coming out underneath the Queen of Cups. What about the Queen of Wands? What's going on with the Queen of Wands? Ace of Cups. Yeah, if y'all twin flame in a relationship, they want to come towards you because they know you're the truth. They know you got vision, inspiration, you're courageous, you love yourself, you're full of joy, you got a zest for life, and they want to come and offer you love. Look, walk away and walk into love. I said what I said. You need anything else? Alright. We're going to get some oracle messages on this Hierophant in reverse to see what your twin flame may have on their mind at this time. Because it is all about them. I split the deck. Look, I just split it. Marriage. But ain't you married already? I'm sorry, y'all. No, I'm taking this serious, y'all. For real, I am. They want to offer you a gift. I bet they do. What's going on with this? Yeah. If you resonate with this story, your twin flame, the Hierophant in reverse energy, they're married. They are married. Ooh, child. People's upset. They're married. They're married. And they're having a lot of self-doubt, anxiety, and fear. Like this leap of faith that they really want to go towards. And they're stuck. They're not making a decision. They haven't made a decision to stay, and they haven't made a decision to go. They just want to do it. And here's the thing, like, and I mean this just the way I mean it. I'm going to say with love, but as adults, we can't wish ourselves into situations. You know, maybe as a child you could, but if you want to pursue a person, you can't just be like, oh man, I hope this person just, just one day they just appear and everything. And no, you have to put the work in to be with that person. Show me the hair from him first. He's sick. Oh, y'all, the hair for your twin flame might be sick right now. They might have a spiritual illness, is what I just heard. That's why they want your help. Didn't I say earlier that the Queen of Cups could possibly heal the Hierophant in reverse and put them in the upright? That's the aid. That's the help. Yeah. That's it. He's sick. And he could, for some of y'all, he could be physically sick. He could be physically sick. And for some of y'all, he's spiritually sick. And for some of y'all, he both. Give me a few on this Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands energy. No, time out. Give me a few on the Queen of Pentacles, the spouse energy. Respectfully. The spouse is trying to compromise. Because like I told you, in some of these situations, the spouse is frustrated and upset at the delays and the things that are not changing and moving forward in the marriage. Give me one more on the Queen of Pentacles energy. She praying. She praying that everything turn out. Alright. Give me two on the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy. Again, the signs that may resonate with this in the top three. The Queen of the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, she's stubborn. She don't want to hear about it. I don't blame you, girl. She don't want to hear about nothing until some action is taken. People gonna have to actually walk away all of this. I'm scared, I'm afraid, blah, blah, blah. And you know what else I'm also picking up off of this? Y'all, that for some of y'all, high priestesses, y'all are not even talking to these people telepathically. Because like a real true twin flame, if y'all even not together, they will send you so many telepathic messages, signs, symbols, songs on the radio, feelings to make you think about them. And I'm getting that you're ignoring that. Good for you. Continue to do that. Like I was saying about the Scorpio, the Leo, and the Sag. That could be your sun, your moon, or your rising sign. What's the final message? Alright, so the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy is getting a blessing. So just be strong. I know people always say, why they always get the blessings? Well, this is God's story, and he gets to write it and end it the way that he wants to. So that's how he best see fit to get a divine feminine blessing. So that was the true word of the Most High God. I hope you enjoyed this love reading.